So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a lot of people say that I buy the weirdest shoes and sometimes the ugliest shoes, but for some reason, the weirder the shoe and the uglier the shoe, your boy Squin loves them. And I know y'all saw the thumbnail and was like, Squin, what did you buy? Let me show you. Bam, guys, here is the shoe, but first let me give you the intro. Wagwan YouTube, welcome back to the page, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of Wa. Yes, SQUINTV, Wagwan. Guys, listen up. I know the shoes look weird, and I know it's just all white, so you guys shouldn't be too excited. But this shoe is amazing, and I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to CDG, they never miss. They always have something crazy, and if you're looking for a unique shoe to stand out, then why aren't you checking out their catalog? CDG has some of the craziest shoes, from the Prestos with the tent that I have. They're in my closet and I don't want to dig through all of that, but trust me, I got these bad boys in both of the colorways and they are fire and comfy. But of course, there's some CDG stuff that is calm and relaxing, like the Air Max 90s right there, but I love when they switch it up and go crazy like these bad boys. These are known as the Senses 96 and they are amazing. This shoe is actually a fusion, a hybrid of two different shoes. Let me break it down real quick. If you take a close look of the upper, then you should know what the shoe took inspiration from, and it's going to be the Air Max 96. It looks like a lot of shoes get inspiration from the Air Max 96 because not only does you have that from this shoe, but it's also in the Air Max DN8. But the upper for this one right here definitely is that Air Max. And if you look close, you can see the little shine. And that's because these pods right here is 3M. It is fire. And yes, they are soft and cushiony. And the leather around it is nice and plush. Is simple, so if you love the Air Max and you love how it's paying homage to an Air Max, you're gonna love this bad boy right here. The shocking factor is the midsole. This bad boy is part of the ISPA collection, the ISPA Sense, if that's what it's called. Did I pronounce it right? Yes, I did. These are the Flyknit Sense, and I'm not gonna lie, they are not my cup of tea. I like ugly shoes, but these are horribly not good. But let's get into this shoe right here. These shoes debuted back in Paris Fashion Week last year, and we're finally getting them. They came out in 3 different colorways. You have your all white, your cement white, then you have your black nasties, the triple black, and then you have the pink hint. The pink one is what everybody's going after. Matter of fact, the pink one actually sold out on GOAT. Yeah, well, a size 9.5 sold out on GOAT, which means if you're a size 9.5 and you want to get your hands on these bad boys, good luck. You better try eBay and not StockX, because you know they're not checking if those shoes are real. Give them some grace because these shoes just came out, so I'm pretty sure nobody made fakes yet. But let's focus back into the detail of this shoe, talking about the midsole. If you see these lines right here, it actually represents a Zen garden. You know those garden with the sand and you move the fork nice and slow and you gotta meditate and relax? That's what these bad boys represent. Well, the lines represent. When you're wearing these shoes, you gotta be at peace. You gotta be at zen when you're walking around and stepping on the necks of your enemies, your haters, who's trying to tell you that you can't style these bad boys just because they can't. This is a shoe that's easy to style. You throw on overhand pants. You throw on shoes, those balloon shoes, those balloon pants that stop right, yes sir, and it's not touching the shoe. So when you're walking, they pay attention to your nice socks and the nice shoes. Trust me, the fit that I have in mind for a shoe like this is definitely giving me more like a Japanese type vibe. I don't know why, but that's what I see. I don't see a lot of streetwear going into this. besides wearing like a sweatsuit or cargos, then that's cool and all, but I feel like to get the real, I want to say 100% impact with this shoe, you gotta switch up your style. Of course, I'm gonna show you an on feet and a streetwear, you know, category, because that's all I have right now. But I'm definitely gonna try and get me those type of pants, the balloon pants, the nice balloon pants with a nice little cardigan, and throw this on, and you're gonna say, "Bombard squid, are you that my you?" Even the sweater right here, if I wore this sweater and those type of pants, I'm pretty sure I will look nice and clean. So if I get my hands on those, I will definitely be making an outfit video, so check that out. But these shoes are definitely fire, and I want to get them in the collection. Matter of fact, I want to get them in 1, 2, 3. I want all 3 in the collection. And I know I made videos saying, Squin, don't do unnecessary spending, don't do impulse buys, and this is not an impulse buy. This is a shoe that I was actually posting and talking about a year ago. So of course the hype is still there, and they dropped a year after, and I'm still excited about that shoe. A lot of people are shocked that I pick up the all white, the cement white first, but like I said in my other videos, I'm Jamaican, so I forget the all white shoes, because you can't go wrong with all whites. All white outfit, all white shoes, yeah, that's just how the vibe is. The all white BMW, them where everybody I drive, yeah, we love the whites. And there's not that much to say about the shoe. Like I said, the upper is inspired by Air Max, the outsole is inspired by another shoe, and then the lines on that outsole is inspired by a Zen Garden. What else do you guys want to know? The sizing, Squin, duh. Well, these actually run funny. They run true to size, but if you want to be comfy, go up a size. Reason being, because when you put these bad boys on, you're gonna feel the toe box is extremely tight. Yes, it is, but it's not a tight that's gonna hurt your toes. But I would say if you want that comfortable feeling, especially if you're a wide feet, you might want to go up a full size for the wide feet, because if you want to get really comfortable, if you're a size 9.5, get the 10. If you're a size 9.5 and you have wide feet, get the 10.5. I'm gonna repeat it one more time for the people in the back. Me, Squin TV, wear a size 9.5. These bad boys right here is a 9.5, and they are snug on the toe. I'm gonna get the black and the pink in a size 10, because the size 10 feel more comfortable. Repeat, if you are a size 9.5, if you like a snug feel, get a 9.5. If you don't want the snug feel, go up a half size. If you have wide feet, go up a whole size. Alright? Okay. But being that CDG makes these crazy shoes just like Cactus Plant Flea Market, I do have a question that I want all you guys to answer, so please let the comment section pop up like a club. When it comes to CDG and Cactus Plant Flea Market, who makes the crazier shoes? Like I said, the catalog that these bad boys have, putting a Play-Doh on an Air Force, having a tent on the Prestos, do you think they make the craziest shoes? Because honestly, I think Cactus Plant Flea Market have them in for their money, because this is an entire brand new shoe that Nike allowed them to make. This is a hybrid of two different shoes. And if you guys know hybrid, then you know Sacai had their own hybrid as well. And I'm talking about the Sacai LD Waffle. This is two shoes made in one. That's why you have the layers. A lot of people thought it was just for style, but no, it is actually layers of two different shoes. You have the LD Waffle shoe and the Waffle Racer. Those two shoes made these bad boys right here, but we're not talking about that shoe. We're talking about this bad boy that is inspired by an Air Max and an ISPA shoe. Wickedness to 1,000 degrees, and I definitely want to get all three colorways. But if the pink ones are selling out and now they're no longer there, do you think the resale is gonna go up? Because when these bad boys dropped, it was a quiet release. Only 2 places have them, and I'm telling you, they sold the hell out, which means the resale is gonna go up. For some reason, when it comes to CDG, their shoes sell and they always resell for a lot. So if you happen to find these for a retail price, I would say pick them up and trade them in for something that you want, because these bad boys I think is reselling for about $390 or $375. What else is going for $390, $375? I'm pretty sure this bad boy is going for $400, so I'm wildin'. But let's say you want the bread 85s, right? Those bad boys right there are definitely going for 300 something. If you want the unions, they're going for 300 something. So if you could find these for the retail of $230 and trade them in for something that you really want, why not? But for me, I'm definitely gonna keep these bad boys right here because I like them and they are something different. Is this something you would wear? Please let me know in the comment section below. And also, do you think I should go after the other 2 colorways? I know I'm gonna get them, but if I read comments and it's like, yeah, Squint, chill, save your money, you don't need all 3, just pick one, then maybe I might listen. Now I said maybe. If the end of the year comes and you see me with all 3, just mind your business. But with that being said, guys, that's the end of the video. It's a quick video that's talking about a shoe that I happen to like, that I feel like nobody's talking about. But if you guys like it too, I'm happy you did. Hit that like button. Let's try and get this video to at least 100 likes. Besides that, guys, love, manners, and always respect. That's all I got. I'm out.